what's up everyone? Welcome to my review for Getaway, which is the newest Ethan Hawke movie, and also I guess the newest Selena Gomez movie. I don't know how many movies she had this year besides Spring Breakers, but I'm pretty sure Ethan Hawke had quite a few movies this year, like he usually does. He's in a lot of movies. But anyway, the newest Ethan Hawke movie, Getaway. There's cars, they're fast, they hit things. Ethan Hawke looks around a lot with the steering wheel in his hand. Selena Gomez says a bunch of really unfunny stuff. I mean, that sounds like a great time to me. It has a 2% on Rotten Tomatoes, so of course it's going to be good. Yeah, it's considered one of the worst movies of this year. The worst movie of the summer, which is hilarious, seeing that it's pretty much on the last weekend of the summer movie season. And what a perfect way to end summer. Let's talk about Getaway, the newest and worst Ethan Hawke movie of the year. So the story for Getaway, if I can give it any credit whatsoever, is that it does not take any time to get started. The first 2-3 minutes, it tells you the premise, and then it just goes. There's no like 20 minutes of backstory or character development or story lead-in or whatnot. There's no motives that get explained in the beginning. There's nothing. There's just nothing. And that might be a problem with a lot of people, but me, I actually felt it was kind of refreshing. It didn't waste any time. It just went. Now, that's might sound like a good thing in theory, you know, for me at least. It's not when you see the film. Okay, the story here follows Brett Magna, played by Ethan Hawke, who is a former race car driver who goes home to find out his wife was kidnapped by someone. He doesn't know who, but that someone calls him and tells him, if you want to see your wife again, you will do everything I say. Get in this badass armor-plated Mustang that I got for you and just start driving. Hit things, do stuff. Whatever I tell you to do, you do it. And along the way, he meets up with Selena Gomez's character, who is the original owner of the car that he's driving, and he brings her along with him, and they get into a bunch of weird, you know, situations. Not really weird, but, you know, car chases, car chases, car chases. That's pretty much all. And sometimes there might be some explosions that aren't involved with a car. And they have to go and figure out who this guy is, where his wife is, and whatnot, and just do everything that this guy says. It's stupid. That's it. That's the story. And let me tell you right now, first of all, it's generic, and oh my god, is it boring. This movie is filled with car chases, and they are some of the most sloppily edited freaking car chases I've ever seen in my life. And if you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of car chases. If it's done well, then I really like them. But if they're done meh, then I really don't like them. Here, they're not even done meh. They are done terribly, and I hated almost every single one of them because for some reason, this director named Courtney Solomon just decided to, and by the way, he is a dude. He is a dude. Courtney Solomon is a dude. He decided to like do this weird thing where every time you see this car driving, he would like to show camera shots of the side of the car and the back of the car, and that's kind of cool if you keep that shot there for, you know, a few seconds. Here he would just like show a camera shot of the side of this car, and then it switches back to the top of the car, and then the front of the car, and then back, and then forth. It's like if you give an ADHD kid a freaking camera and said, film a car chase movie. There you go. This is the film, because the camera just freaking went everywhere besides where it should have been, right in the freaking front of this car so you could see things. Nope, it doesn't do that. It just goes everywhere, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know. And I saw cars flipping around and stuff. It was silly as hell. It was not fun. The stunts are boring. The car itself doesn't even seem like it's going that fast. And it's just not entertaining whatsoever. The story is terrible. It's generic as all hell. It tries to have a twist at the end, which is just laughable because it's a twist that's only a twist if you know who the actor is that's playing the main bad guy. That's the only reason it's a twist. It's not even a twist. It's like, hey, it's that actor. Oh, the movie's over. All right, well, I'm leaving. That's the twist. This movie is horrible. Horrible. It's not even a little bit entertaining. Not even a little bit. And don't even get me started with the characters, okay? Ethan Hawke here does a good job for the most part. He does what he can. I mean, for the most part, all it is him driving and maybe looking around and sometimes saying, whoa, and oh shit, and stuff. That's it. But, oh my god. Selena Gomez is not only terrible as an actress, but her character, I wanted her to die. Because she plays this this, you know, she's like, I don't know, a 19, 20-year-old girl. She's a hacker. I don't even know how that works, especially since she uses an iPad to hack stuff, and she does it in just some strange ways. I don't even want to spoil it because it's actually kind of hilarious. But she is so annoying because all she'll do, she'll be the audience. She's the one who goes, whoa, and oh shit, that was cool whenever Ethan Hawke, like, you know, takes out someone with his car or something. And she is the most annoying character in this film, which isn't hard to, you know, to do, seeing that there's only like 2 or 3 characters in the film. But she is super annoying. I wanted her to die every time she was on screen. She's a terrible actress, and guess what? It doesn't help that the dialogue is horrible too. So her being a bad actress and then having to read this bad dialogue, I wanted her to die even more. So I hated her in this film. Ethan Hawke, hey, I love that guy, but what were you thinking? Why were you in this film? Why? I mean, I know The Purge wasn't that great, but it made money. This movie, not even a little bit. It's not going to make barely anything. So why did you take this movie, man? I love you. No, I really do. I love Ethan Hawke as an actor, so I don't know why the hell he took this film. I'm so confused. The movie is just sloppily edited. It's not even a little bit entertaining. The car chases are just unbearable. More than half of this film is a car chase, and that's it. That's all it is. It's car chasing. It's car chases that you can't tell what the hell's going on. The dialogue is laughably terrible. The story itself is 1, generic, and 2, boring as hell. And the only thing I could say that is kind of good about this film is that, well, actually, there's 2 things. 1, it's actually pretty short. It's like 85 minutes long. 2, there's one really cool shot that I think everybody's talking about when they see this film. There's one really cool shot at the end where Ethan Hawke is chasing down a bad guy on a street, and it's one real long shot of his car driving, and there's no edits whatsoever. The camera is right in front of the car, so it looks like it's like first person, and you just see him driving, and there's no cuts whatsoever. It's him driving for like a minute, maybe a minute and a half, and just driving down the street and avoiding traffic and stuff. That was very well done. It was really, really cool, and I was actually somewhat enjoying that. So when I said I didn't have any enjoyment whatsoever, maybe I lied about that, because that was actually enjoyable. But then it went straight back into the plot and the shitty editing and whatnot, and then it just got bad again. So overall, Getaway is definitely one of the worst movies of this year. It's unbearable at times, and when I left that theater, I was like, okay, well, I guess Grown Ups 2 wasn't that bad. This movie gets a 3 out of a 40. It's horrible. Do not go see it. Getaway from Getaway. I'm the first one to make that joke. I'm not. But still, get away from it. It's not a good movie. Don't go see it. There you go. There's my review for Getaway. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, and goodbye.